let's get started.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Last we left off, the lot of you had traveled up the 10,000 steps into the Pendragon Mountains, accompanied by Alchemy Bell, a cleric of the order here, who's kind of like they're one of the major religious groups here, and you guys were going to assist in performing a couple of rites and rituals just to provide some offerings and respect to some of the restless spirits that kind of dwell and linger in the mountains. You guys ended up encountering a rock elemental, which you dealt with pretty handily. And then you decided to camp out at the tower and took some time to take care of some of the guards' remains that were there, the victims of that rock element. Before continuing on your journey, heading up into the mountains, where late into the evening you guys arrived at the destination, the remnants of an old village that was in the mountains, the scattered foundations still lingering in some places, though most of it has long since crumbled and decayed. But one area, there was a graveyard. There used to be. When you arrived, it was covered in a thick fog of miasma. Heading in to deal with whatever creature lurked inside, guys encountered a very angry ghost, too, in fact. And by the end of it, with a couple of close calls, you guys managed to put them to rest, so to speak. Unfortunately, many of you were kind of low on resources, so that means you guys will have to camp out here for the night before Alchemy is able to finish getting rid of some of the miasma and perform the rest of the rites here. And that's kind of where we left off.
Is full mean still down?
I think that one of the very last things we did is somebody healed him for a bit, so he is.
Yeah, I think we gave you a potion, didn't we? Or something.
Alchemy used his last spell on a Cure Wounds.
That's right.
Oh, well, that was something.
And mend the roll.
Well, have we done it? Was that the ritual?
No, definitely not. That was not an expected encounter. I'm capable of cleansing some of this miasma, but it'll take me some time.
Should we linger here? Should we go back out? What should we do?
Well, we should... First, let's get out of this terrible place for now, and it is pretty late, so you all should probably set up camp somewhere. And I can begin clearing this place out.
Good. I like the sound of getting out of here.
Right.
Before we do that, I want to look on the garden. The plants are like withered and dead, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. I want to find some bits of vine.
There isn't a ton, but you can find a couple of like dried twigs and things.
It specifically needs to be a vine.
There aren't any vines up here. It's mostly like, I guess, give me a survival check. See if you can find anything. Well, gotta honor the roll. You do manage to find some very dried and shriveled, but still technically some vines that have kind of wrapped themselves around some of the kind of wrought iron fences that surround this place.
Cool. I'm gonna take some of it, and as I do, I'm gonna be like, "Tell me your secrets." And I'm just gonna start like looking at it, just investigating them. That's it.
For anything in particular?
Oh no, I'm just need it for later.
All right. Is there anything else that you guys do, or do you guys just go and kind of set up a camp?
I'm happy to get out of the miasma and set up camp.
Yeah, same.
Right.
Yeah.
Carlo's just kind of winded and very injured. He's just floating along with you guys currently.
All right. You guys head out, and yeah, once you leave the miasma, it doesn't get much brighter as the sun has kind of set past the mountains and it's pretty dark, so it's going to be hard to set up much of a camp, but somebody give me a survival check if you want to get a fire going.
Oh, I'll give it a shot.
Can I just catch it
gonna
on
say,
fire with cantrips?
I was going to say, do we have cantrips for this?
That's a good point.
I have fire bolt.
Hey, that explicitly
Well.
does it.
I'll assist Bloodless with finding any materials.
Well, you still want to set the wood up right so it burns a good long while.
All right. With a 16 bloodless, you're able to find a bunch of different plants and a couple of. There aren't really a ton of trees up here. It's fairly kind of rocky. A lot of the earth is kind of gravelly. But you do find a couple of plants that are big enough that they have suitable like trunks for chopping and putting into a decent sized fire. You're able to do that pretty quickly. And once you get the fire going with a few cantrips, you guys are able to start setting up your camp in decent lighting.
Bloodless and Nietzsche are probably used to this routine.
Very much so.
All right. Carlo's going to take a moment to try to bandage himself up a little bit. Just get comfortable.
Okay. If do I get my bard stuff on level up, or do I need the short rest first?
Roll a d100.
All right.
Yeah, you can have your bird stuff.
Thank you, God. When he sees when Case sees the horribly beaten up and bullied Callow, he just walks over and puts a hand on his shoulder and is here, let me. And the thread that was wrapped around the base of his sword is now around his hand and arm, and it he places a hand on you, and the needle travels through your wounds and sutures them all up real quick, as best they can, and I cast Cure Wounds on you.
Whoa. I didn't know you could do that.
I was learning it and watching all of you, and it's not something I'm particularly good at right now, but hanging out with all of you has given me a bit more experience with it, so I thought I might as well bust it out. There was a chance it could cast something else and kill you immediately. I don't know if it starts thinking.
That's not settling, but I appreciate it.
Well,
Thank you, Case. I don't know, how better do I feel? How much do I heal from this?
1d4 plus charisma modifier, right?
D8 plus charisma.
Fuck. Yeah. 5
I feel a bit better.
Okay, I'm still not amazing at this.
Oh, it's something. Alright, so where's everybody at currently? Setting up tents frantically against the darkness? Anybody chilling by the fire?
Yeah, I imagine Flamina's probably by the fire, starting to get a pot going.
Yeah, I get my unseen servant out to help set up camp too.
Yeah, thank you.
When Case is done with you, he's also sitting by the fire, just staring into it.
Okay, Carlo's gonna... where's Bloodless?
Bloodless is going to be by the fire. Drake, does it look like rain or inclement weather is coming?
Not currently. It's like a little bit overcast and cloudy, but it's overcast in that like fall sort of way where it's just starting to get to that dreary kind of wintry thing. But you don't think it's actually going to rain.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm not as worried about tents. So yeah, I'll just be by the fire.
You're druid crafting, huh?
I am. It's the worst cantrip in the game. And I cannot wait to have it. It's going to be great.
God, I can't wait to nerf it.
It's got Druid right in the name. You have to nerf it.
All right, Carlo's gonna come up to Bloodless, puts a big hand on his shoulder, and he sits down. And he has this like faraway look for a moment, still thinking about all that mental craziness that just happened. Bloodless, did you see any of that? I think I saw a whole lot of things.
Everything.
Everything.
All of them. I saw them.
Oh. You have to think on it for a little bit. Also, full mean. There we go. You find a little note in your cooking supplies.
Oh no, what's it say?
Hold on, I gotta get a link.
It's just a drawing of a dick butt.
Hold on, let me see if I can. Can we copy paste in this chat? This Roll20 thing, I need to post this picture. Do I need to do that weird funky format?
Yeah, it's a weird funky format for Roll20.
No! Alright, we'll try it.
Throw it into Discord too.
Yeah, it's up in campaign discussion.
Excellent.
God, okay.
Here, I'll grab it. Hang on.
Thank you.
Just gonna send back all links I want to post in chat, and he'll do it for me.
The O being a little heart is really what sells it.
Yeah, that's really the icing on the cake there.
I actually didn't mean to do that, but that worked.
The eggs. What about the eggs?
Are you still holding the note?
Flash.
Kind of like ponders it to himself. He's like, oh, they were being weird about those eggs. I wonder what they did.
He looks surprised and then frightened. He's going to try to snatch it from you again.
Hey, no. What is this?
Oh, nothing. There's nothing wrong with the eggs. Full mean. They were delicious.
Are you okay? Wait, they were okay. So there's nothing wrong with these eggs, the eggs that I have now.
No. It's fine.
But there was something wrong with the eggs this morning?
No, Nietzsche was just being so dramatic.
Classic Nietzsche, always being dramatic.
I see. Well, it is okay.
Never mind.
If there is anything that you want to try or anything that you want to change, you let me know. But he just looks at you and the note. He's like, all right, well, apology accepted, I think.
Carlos he goes and sits back down. He's really satisfied that you didn't know I fucked with the eggs. I stole the flavor from Nietzsche's breakfast. He felt bad.
Yeah.
Carlo.
Okay. Bloodless.
Which hurts more, your body or your pride?
A bit of both, honestly, right now.
Hmm. Both heal. Take your time.
You know, talking about it it takes too long. You seem to understand this. And he'll give you like a little jab through the chest. Not mean, but just playfully. Tell me, Bloodless, are you on for wrestling?
At times.
Well, if I can muster enough energy after dinner, perhaps that'll make me feel better. If you'd like to.
It can be a show.
Why not? No armor, I'm not about to get jabbed in my wounds.
Well, in relaxing, Bloodless has probably at least partially removed his armor, so...
Alright, a bit of sport after dinner sounds fantastic. Speaking of dinner, full mean, I'm starving.
It will be ready when it's ready. You cannot rush these things.
Feed hungry mouth!
It is almost ready, though.
What are we eating tonight?
Oh, fuck. Ooh, hang on.
You're halfway through the food and you don't know what it is?
I have a treat tonight. I've saved some of my best cuts. We're having, mincemeat meat pies.
That sounds amazing.
It's
They're
it's really impressive that Full Mean can keep like fresh meat with him at all times.
It's filet of ghost.
We've only been out of town for 2 days. I picked some up before we left.
And it's been in your pockets.
No, it has been salted, and it has been wrapped in cheesecloth, and it has been
In his pockets.
in my backpack.
Cured.
So, that a creature that attacked us, it was spreading the miasma, correct? It was not a demon. Or was it?
It's my understanding that all the demons make the miasma.
Was the one that Callow finally killed inside the building. Was that the cause of the miasma here?
I think it was the birds. They're tiny and they're evil and they spread it everywhere in the air. Must be them.
I'm inclined to disagree.
They were evil.
Has the miasma seemed to have dissipated since this time, though?
No.
So perhaps there's something stronger out there?
So once a miasma is in an area, it'll linger like it's a permanent effect.
Until it's cleansed.
Yeah, and that's why a big part of the Order's job and duties is to go and like actively get rid of it.
Okay, all right.
The big issue is that if the demon that's creating it isn't dealt with first, then it's just going to create more after it's been cleansed. So there isn't a ton of point in cleansing it before the demon's been taken care of.
Do we feel like we defeated the demons that were causing the miasma, or does it seem like there was something else out there?
Alchemy seemed confident that was the source of it.
Wait, so I'm confused what this effect was. I flashed back to something awful. And I saw something, I think, from you, Fulmin. Did you see things too?
I saw a few things. Yeah, they were definitely using some sort of tricks or illusions or something.
Oh, whatever it is, I don't like it at all.
No, it was. I did not like it either.
I really. What happened while I was out?
What happened? Yeah, what happened while you were out? What were
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, you answer that one first.
Are you okay?
Oh.
Like you were like possessed?
Well, for what it's worth, Case seems a lot more distant now, after all that, and, speaking complete monotone now, but, like, yeah, it was kind of shit. I don't know. Uh, you know, I don't know, like, I'm still coughing up this weird black liquid and shit, like, I was in my head with that thing, and then I killed it, I guess. It's gone now, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think you definitely killed it. It was
Uh,
impressive.
oh, probably not as impressive as what you did out here.
You stabbed me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Your arms are small. It is okay.
Glad it didn't hurt that much then.
I think at this point, the only person he hasn't stabbed is Full Meme.
It is a
can get
good
around
thing
to
because everything else in the world seems hell bent on doing it.
We'll get around to it eventually if you want.
Yeah, that way you can be part of the club.
Hey, Mom, can I get matching scars?
Yeah, in case it's just throwing sticks in the fire while audibly talking to you guys, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Case. Let me do you a favor.
What?
You'll like grab the side of your face, you'll like brush his thumb underneath your eye, you can cast Presto to clear all that black nasties away from everything. Yeah, look up. You're fine. We
Oh,
made it through.
I'm sure we did. Is everyone else alright? Did any of you have anything bad happen?
I blacked out for a short time, but I feel much better now.
Oh, you
Uh,
black out a lot, though.
Kahlo was attacked
Sure.
by birds. He's so many birds. They really liked him.
They were small and evil.
You know, now that I
It's hard.
remember it, I can feel, I feel like someone threw me into a bush and then had my birds peck out my eyes, but like, it's a
Oh,
vague
that
feeling.
definitely happened. That definitely happened.
Oh, I'm glad to know that you guys care about me that much.
Well,
You
it
were
did
you were
protect
more
you.
dragged in a bush, and we were trying to pin you so you weren't trying to kill us. And then the birds were just like, "Look at that," and they just attacked you.
So I was attacking you guys?
Well, I mean, you did stab Bloodless.
I thought that was a bit of a jest, or maybe.
Oh no, you like literally stabbed him in the foot.
The bull is right there.
See, look.
Was that me? Was that really something I did?
Yes.
I mean, it was your body, but it doesn't sound. I think it was the ghost.
Is this uh well, okay, after that experience, how much can I do like a history check or something to know how much I know about possessions and possessions? What the fuck?
You could give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
Could I second that?
So, well, you could do either Arcana or History. Arcana will give you better information. History will give you like folklore and some potential theories about it. Arcana is more like active study of it.
Gotcha.
Can I do Arcana?
Sure.
Oh, I just did Arcana.
You're both aware that it's a thing. You're not entirely sure to what extent things are capable of it. And like this is the first time either of you have seen or experienced it firsthand. Case, you would also be aware that like you were semi-aware during that whole thing. So you have some recollection of what happened. It was a very like dream-like out-of-body experience because you didn't have actual control over your faculties, but you were somewhat conscious of it.
Okay. Oh, I feel like I probably should have patched you.
Something, and I don't know what.
What does it mean?
Agitate.
Right? Like, I'm gonna say give me intimidation. Just it's not entirely applicable, but I'm gonna say intimidation is like the closest approximation for like a jab, kind of poking the hornet's nest, seeing what comes out, kind of thing.
Fair.
Oh. Oh.
I don't roll well with charisma checks. I have no plus charisma.
Fortunately, I don't. Unless, suppose there's ghosts of. There's beasts and such. I suppose I have some history with that, but fortunately, none of them have come back to haunt me, so I can't say.
I have a little, but I don't like talking about it that much. And then he just starts taking pieces of the pot pie out of the plate and starts tossing it into the fire just to see the reaction.
Is food ready?
Food is ready. He will bring it out. He eats through his pretty quickly, and then he just kind of starts idly playing the guitar.
And in case, just is throwing pieces of your cooked meat.
He definitely notices and stifles a reaction.
Trying to swipe those pieces. Okay,
You do. He goes to throw some of the fire.
Wait, what?
Might have cut out a bit.
Cut out there, Vic.
Oh no. He definitely
Oh
notices.
no, he's
Oh
dead.
no.
Oh my god, am I back? Am I alive?
Oh, there you
You're
are.
back.
Yeah,
There we go. Sorry, my internet's being a little weird.
So he definitely notices, and then you died.
Yeah, he definitely notices, and then he stifles a little bit of a reaction. You can hear like one of the
Okay.
Is he gone
cords
again?
slip.
Okay, well, we can't hear you if you're talking, Fact. Okay. Okay. So you notice him. And I think you're gone again.
Oh no.
Would it help to just...
Well.
Session's over.
Oh no.
Yeah, just type it out.
Philippines.
Rip stream.
Well, at least he put full main in an idle animation before this popped up.
Okay. Alright, well, Collar takes the bit, eats it, and gives him like squint eyes. If you're not going to eat it, I can always eat more.
You can have it then. I just wanted to see what it would look like.
You need to eat one more bite.
I do.
For strength, Bloodless is right.
I'm not that hungry though. Like at all. Like I don't know. I feel like my stomach is probably filled with black liquid right now. Like where did it come from? Jesus.
I have no idea.
Ugh. Unless I don't know. Like, yeah, you can force me. I'm not gonna eat it on my own accord. And
You want us to feed you?
Okay, I didn't want it to come out like that. I was going to say it would probably punch you if you tried, but whatever. Take it. Just feel free. Serve yourself.
Perhaps we should just rest, guys. And set
Yeah.
up an order, keep watch.
Right, but there is no way I'm sleeping immediately. Bloodless, how are you feeling?
Thumbs up.
Fantastic. Full mean, do you know a slightly more energetic tune? I'm gonna see if I can get around Bloodless, take him down. Maybe he'll take me down, I'm not sure.
Oh, absolutely. I can play something.
Some things, when it's too much for the mind, some bit of physicality will help. Alright.
Ooh, can I be the referee?
Sure. Wait, but where should I set my things? I don't have a tent.
Wait, I thought we had 2 tents, right?
I don't have a tent for myself. If there's room,
Uh,
I'll take a space.
There's room in mine if you want. Plenty of space for 2.
I have a tent for 2.
I'll set my things down and decide where I'm ready to fall asleep. Alright. Bloodless.
Right. Get a little ways away from the fire, but still close enough that it's in the light. Even though I think everybody here has dark vision.
Alright. Let me get something real quick. Yeah. Okay. Let's see how we should play this. What do you think a wrestling match would be rolled as? Like a grapple?
Just
Strength.
athletics.
Yeah.
Athletics. Alright.
Oh, actually, seeing you two start to wrestle in the middle of everything, Case does get a bit more of a smile on and turns to the other 3 not participating and just goes, I've got 3 gold on Bloodless.
I have 4 gold to my name, and I think I should probably keep it that way.
I'm not a gambling man. I'm also the referee, so I can't be biased, you know?
Well, that
You
is
could
true.
rig it.
Oh, I could rig it.
Cowards.
Jesus.
Alchemy puts 3 gold down for
Oh, yeah.
Callo.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I like your confidence.
Alright, so the way that this is going to work is it's going to be a scale. So it's going to be first to 3 wins, but it's going to be kind of like swaying back and forth.
Okay.
Alright. Carlo's going to take off his stuff. And how is it really cold? Like really, really cold?
You guys are pretty high up in the mountains. It's decently chilly.
Alright.
Like it's fall, and yeah, it's cold. It's not snowing yet, but it's not pleasant, especially at night.
Alright. But with some activity, fresh meal, bunch of adrenaline after just that whole deal.
Yeah,
I think Carlo's fine. He's going to take things down to about loincloth, make sure we all ready to scrap, no sharp edges.
Okay. And Bloodless will probably take his shirt off, so he's just wearing his loose slacks. And get ready in a kind of a bear hug stand.
Okay, your shirt off.
Alright.
You're terrifying.
Caw, 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 caw. Is that messing him up too?
Oh, That'll do. Alright,
Great.
Bloodless. Let's see what you got.
Alrighty.
The little potion bottle is going to represent the current state of things. Each win will tilt it left or right. And you want it to get it to here. are here for Kahlo and Bloodless.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
D&D mini games.
Oh fuck.
Torso and pushes.
Woo. Okay. Carlos a bit caught off guard. He does like a one stumble and then he firms back up on the ground. No remorse. All right, I see how it is. All right, you again, I think.
Okay.
God.
Okay,
Ooh.
Kahlo, how do you pull back?
All right, so he stumbles a bit, reaffirms himself, and then they both just lock. And then he starts pushing Bloodless back just a little bit, skids the ground just like a few inches, and they're locked right now. You have some strength.
Well, he's grinning. Maybe the first time you've seen it, and it doesn't look natural. Ooh.
Okay, please. Woo!
Acrobatics, Kahlo.
Ah, my bad, that's acrobatics. Athletics.
Still in that 19, yeah.
Yeah.
Between turns, in an attempt to help Bloodless, Case will mimic bird calls with that one mastermind feature that lets me mimic voices and stuff.
Okay, I'll say that that will be distracting enough that Bloodless has advantage on this next
Hell yeah.
athletics check.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh.
All right.
Okay. Scooted back a little bit and kind of steps in, puts his hips against the side of yours, and tries to throw off your center of gravity.
All right. As you guys continue to be kind of pitted in this kind of tug of war, the victory condition narrow in.
Here we go. Ooh, right back a little bit more.
Kahlo, you're able to get a leg under Bloodless and begin to push him back. One
All
more.
right. They're both flexing hard. Like, this is tough. Looks very even.
Intense rolling.
Big boys doing big wrestles.
Is the junior subdivision going to be up next?
Oh, no.
No. Try and take out my leg, I'll just squeeze it around yours.
Kahlo almost trips. Flips his leg back up, back to the floor. Caught a bit off guard there.
All right.
Oof. I think we're both off balance a little bit after that last one.
Yeah, both stumble it a little bit, but
Your wounds are like
Bloodless,
opening up.
No.
Bloodless, you manage to land on top and have Kahlo almost pinned.
Oh, no.
In a final push, you're able to kind of just press down and Kahlo, feel your arms and legs get. You're just unable to move out of Bloodless's grip. He grabs you into a very intricate hold.
Ooh. A pin there. He's got his teeth bared and everything, and then eases up into a smile. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a disadvantage here, but it's fine.
Yeah, I just push you like the most like a petty schoolgirl push.
Nietzsche's almost backwards. This is almost as good as Nietzsche can roll. Wow. All right. Well, for posterity, in case